What's up, guys? In this video, we're taking a look at the Ego 670 CFM leaf blower. This thing is an absolute powerhouse. As you can see, just dried off that windshield in just a matter of seconds. Moving on to the hood, also drying the hood off crazy fast. Now, some people are going to say you need to opt for the 765 CFM. Is it worth the extra $50 to opt for the 765? I don't know. That's for you to decide, but you definitely cannot go wrong if you get the 670. Now, I did want to show you guys how ineffective this tool is using it on a car that's not treated. So you can see right here, this windshield is not treated with any sort of hydrophobic properties. You're wasting your time. Now, while the hood of this car is treated, it's not very strong and not very effective. As you can see, the water is beating up and blowing off, but it's not sheeting right off of it like a brick of ice or something. So when you're using a leaf blower like this to dry your car, it really comes down to having a good hydrophobic coating on the surface of your vehicle. Otherwise, you're gonna be wasting your time, and you're better off just using a towel to dry your car off with. Whereas, if you take a look at my car, I have really strong hydrophobic protection. Windshield blew all the water off it literally within seconds, and then you can see on the hood, water is just rolling completely right off. On my windshield, I simply just use Rain-X. It's a great product. It's super inexpensive and it works phenomenal, as you just saw for yourself. On my body of the car, I use the Griot's 3-in-1 ceramic wax, which I did a full review on if you want to check out a link top right hand corner of the screen. Now, you may have noticed in this video I've been switching between using the longer leaf blower nozzle and the stubby nozzle. My personal preference, if you're drying your car off, get one of these stubby nozzles. It makes drying the car off way easier, it directs the airflow better, and it's just much easier to hold and maneuver. Not to mention it has that little safety rubber tip on the top of it, so if you accidentally ding your car, you're not going to damage it. Now, before we hop inside and take an up-close look at this leaf blower and what all comes in the box, I did want to play you some unedited audio clips of what this leaf blower actually sounds like, because a lot of people do have concerns about how loud it is. My personal recommendation to you, if you're going to be blowing any type of high-pressure air onto your car, you always need hearing protection, but without further ado, this is how loud it is. So this is just an up-close look at the blower itself. It originally comes with this longer nose right here for leaf blowing purposes, but I bought the Ego branded stubby nose. It's got it off Amazon for about 30 bucks. If you want this exact nozzle, Amazon link in the description below. But this is just letting you guys take a look at the blower up close. I left the tag on it so you could read some of those specs. You've got a cruise control button right here. That can set the speed automatically so you don't have to hold the trigger down. And then you get your turbo button up here. I always use the turbo mode when I'm drying my car off, just dries it off much faster. You got the fans in there. The battery attaches underneath right here, and that's the battery itself. It just slides on in there. Now, this battery is pretty heavy. As you can see, it's got a little charge indicator light right there. So I got about half battery. But yeah, this battery is pretty heavy. I'd say it's a good 5 to 6 pounds. So you do get a little bit of arm fatigue with this blower. I also forgot to mention it's in my closet over there, but this does come with a charger. And something very interesting about the charger, I'll try to take a clip of it before I post this video, but when you're charging it, the charger is super freaking loud. Like, I thought there was something wrong with it. I have never heard anything when it's charging sound like it's a jet fan about to take off. So just be aware of that if you buy one of these. The charger makes a ton of noise. Don't let it alarm you, because it alarmed me, because like I said, I had never heard anything charging before that made such a loud noise. I thought it was going to blow up. But yeah, this is the blower up close. The reason I ended up purchasing a leaf blower to dry my car off with, it's a little bit overkill, but I just really wanted something that was wire free and I didn't have to hook up to a power outlet, something that's battery powered. I ended up getting this one for $260 on sale. That was after taxes. Now, you can get the more powerful version of this one, the Ego 765. And based off videos I've watched, it really doesn't dry your car off all that quicker. It's like literally milliseconds faster that it dries your car off with. But I will be doing a direct comparison between the 670 and 765 to see if there is any difference in terms of drying power on your vehicle. So be sure and look out for that on my channel in the future. I'm also going to be doing a comparison showing the drying power difference between one of these handheld blowers, the Big Boy Buddy, which is essentially the same thing as a Master Blaster, versus something such as the Ego. I think it's going to be an interesting video. So some exciting stuff coming out in the future for all my detailing freaks out there. But if you're watching this in the future, I've linked it top right hand corner of the screen. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video and stay glousy.